Sending your kids back to school, you know what that means. Sending them to a whole classroom full of other students who can get them sick. You make sure your little ones get the immunizations they need, but this year the rules are actually changing here in Maryland. For 7th graders and kindergartners, they need to have some new shots before they head to the classroom. And here to talk about the vaccinations with us tonight is Dr. Rachel Plotnick from GBMC. Doctor, thanks so much for coming in.
Sure.
Something else to add on to the list? Tell us now that 2 for the kindergartners. Let's start with them.
So what is important for parents to know is that actually your child probably has gotten these vaccines already. Okay. What's new is that the schools are now going to be checking and making sure they've gotten the 2 chickenpox vaccines or the varicella vaccines when they enter kindergarten. Before they weren't, if you didn't have that second one, they weren't going to, catch you on it. Now they will.
So the good news is, parents, you don't have to stress out because they may already be getting it.
They probably have already had it. If you've gone in for your well child checkups like we recommend, they've gotten it because for many years, the American Academy of Pediatrics has recommended this booster dose between the ages of 4 and 5 before they start kindergarten. So the good news is your child's probably already had it.
That's great.
Yeah.
What about our 7th graders, though? Well,
good news there, too.
Okay.
Those ones are being extra important because they protect against that whooping cough that we've been hearing about and we've been getting lots of outbreaks for. And the 2 they're now going to be making sure that your child has had upon entering 7th grade are the tetanus, the Tdap vaccine, so it has the tetanus with the whooping cough or the pertussis, and they're going to make sure they've gotten their meningitis vaccine called Menactra. And nobody likes meningitis. It's very scary. And like I said, we've been giving teenagers these for a long time at the 12-year-old visit, or 11, 12. And so very likely, if your child's been up to date on their well child care and come in for their yearly school physicals, they've probably already had these, and it will just be a question of calling your pediatrician to get proof.
Oh, that's great. So don't have to be all stressed out.
No, please don't.
Let's talk about the signs and symptoms of the whooping cough, because I know we've seen a recent spike in that.
Yes, we have. And in teenagers, it's just a really annoying cough. We call it the 100-day cough in teenagers. It just lasts for months. Drives parents crazy, keeps them up at night. The teenagers fare pretty well with it. It's an annoying cough. It will go away. The problem was the infants that were getting it. And we can't get all their shots in and immunize them completely, and they're susceptible to it. So we know by giving the vaccine to those teenagers, they can't cough all around these babies and give it to the babies.
And quickly, I can't have you here not talking about the parents who are concerned about vaccines and side effects. What do you say to them?
Well, with everything, educate yourself. Ask your pediatrician. I want you to feel comfortable about these vaccines. But absolutely, this is the #1 thing you can do for your child to keep them healthy, is make sure they're vaccinated.
Okay. Dr. Plotnick, thank you very much for coming in, sharing some real valuable information with us today.
Thanks for having me.
We actually have more information about the concerns over whooping cough cases and details on the new vaccine standards for the school year. You'll find it all right here at abc2news.com/infocus.